nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right...
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Jab does not score. Misses with the straight left. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Rocky just got clipped. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. Hold it right there. Tarver's been rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been set. Here we go for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that straight left. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Through the straight left, but it won't score. And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tack for tack. Just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Another scoring shot there. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter shot. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. A perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell,
On to the 5th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he is great. This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
These two fighters are made for one another. Punch caught him clean. Misses with the straight left. He misses with that straight left. That counter shot lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. In there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. punches have to hurt. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's a... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where the...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. We get 1 minute between. Switch on. And we enter the 8th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a tough way to lose it by split.
I went over the rules. I want you to... Let's fight.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need...
Let's go.
was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way. Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.